Well, there's so many to choose from, but probably the one I mentioned in my talk, which is about Google using Google Analytics bounce rate. I know hopefully a lot of people here don't think that, but every time I see it discussed, there's always people that will kind of disagree and try and prove it does. But as I said, it doesn't make sense, doesn't scale, and there's no evidence. In fact, there's evidence to the contrary. So if I could bust one, it would be GA bounce rate. I think that's the most impactful thing that SEOs can do. So we had Gary Esch a few months ago say linked building isn't in the top 3, which I would agree with from Google's point of view. But the things Google is really kind of taking seriously now can't necessarily be broken down into like individual easy to do things. They're more kind of concepts that we should follow, which Google's been telling us for years. These are for Google the most important ranking factors. I still think from a what is one thing you can do that has a measurable impact, link building is still after so long up there for me. I think if Google was a video game, it would be Dark Souls. So if anyone's played Dark Souls, you'll know it's not really about the end boss. It's that there are bosses everywhere, because if you're working in SEO, you're going to get roadblocked not just by Google, but by managers and getting buy-in and convincing people. So SEO is just a constant speed run of bosses. This is my first SERP Conf, and I've loved it because I've actually got to meet some of the people like Cyrus Shepherd, who I followed for an embarrassing amount of years online, and I've never actually met them in person. So in terms of kind of quality SEO people I'm meeting at conferences, it's right up there.